Hi everybody, in this video I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the Grand Jeu Le Normand, the big Lenormand cards. It is a very interesting oracle system. These are very beautiful cards. It's a 54 card deck with 2 consultant cards, which I'm going to show you later. But first I want to share with you that in the old deck I have, it was with this instruction booklet. It's a deck from the end of the 19th century, and yes, I'm very happy to have this. And because I like old cards, maybe you know these. And in this booklet there were the instructions how to do divination with the Grand Jeu Le Normand. Okay, of course we will follow this booklet, and I want to share with you in other videos some tips and tricks and some ways to do divination with the Grand Jeu Le Normand, and I hope you will enjoy it. Okay, as said before, it is a 54 card deck, 54 fortune telling cards, and 2 cards of this deck are the actual consultant cards. I can show to you. It is female and male consultant. These 2 cards will represent your client, or as said, your consultant. All the other cards will be part of fortune telling. Depending on what spread you use, these 2 cards will be the center cards. There are different kind of spreads with this card system, so not always your consultant card is the center card, but in the beginning or in smaller systems you move with this card, and this will have an influence on the entire way of fortune telling. Okay, these are the consultant cards, and now I want to show you, explain to you how the normal fortune telling card of the Grand Jeu Le Normand is created, and what's important on this card and what you need for the divination. Okay, first of all I want to say everything on the card you can use to answer the question you have. Everything, every picture, every sign you can use to give your client an answer on its question. So the first you might see is a big picture. This big picture always explains a story, mostly from ancient history. It was said that Lenormand was yes, she loved ancient history, and it was said that these cards look mostly like the cards she used. It's a kind of mystery. It's not proven that this is right. We already know that the small Lenormand cards are not the cards of Mlle Lenormand, but most people say that these are very, very similar to her cards, because she loved the ancient history, she loved astrology, she also did different ways of oracles, also with flowers and with playing cards. So the next hint for this mystery, or for this rumor, is that these cards are created by Madame Breton. She claimed to be a student of Mlle Lenormand, and we know La Lenormand had students. And so this Madame Breton claimed to be one, and she published these cards and also booklets that contained everything you need to know about the divination Mlle Lenormand did when she was alive. Some say that in the National Library of France these books are still visible. I don't know, I have to check it. I would like to check it, maybe in future. Okay, but now we are turning, or we return to our fortune-telling card of the Grand Jeu Le Normand. This card, the big picture, as said, shows always a situation, a story, mostly from ancient history, and you can use the sense of the story for your divination. The story will always give an important hint. So the next one is the playing card insert. This is used to give the cards an order. But besides the order of the playing cards, the cards have an own system how they are divided into parts. I hope I can show you in another video by time. So the stars in former times were always used as a kind of navigation to find a way, mostly on sea. But also here on the card, the stars are giving a kind of direction, a kind of guidance. The letter is connected to a keyword that will have an influence on the card. And it is also used for the time setting, for calculating the time. Sometimes you have here a geomantic symbol beneath the letter, and this is also a kind of oracle you can use. It's an influence on the card, and it is also a time influence. The smaller pictures, always depending on the position the card is on the table, there are different ways to take a look at the pictures, and pictures get more or less important. That means that not always the big picture is most important. In some cases, one of the smaller pictures is an important one. So the smaller pictures are telling something about a situation in life from former times, but you can easily transfer this to modern times, and you will also find ancient history, motives and situations in these smaller pictures. You can connect with your actual situation. And we have the flowers. The flower is also a kind of oracle. They have their own language. I want to say that in former times, flowers often were used to talk to someone in a hidden language, in a secret language. Sometimes it wasn't possible to reach out to a person you wanted to reach out. It was not possible for some reasons. So people decided to send flowers, different flowers, to give an information or to send out a message. And so the flower is interpreted to different words, to different symbols, and they use by that their own message, their own speech. They talk in their own motives. Some are using the flowers in combination with the whole card to do divination. I learned to use the flowers as a separate oracle. The flowers have a great impact on situations, and they have a strong meaning. And there is a spread that explains your future only by using the flowers. So I see the flowers always as a separate oracle. I don't do combination with the other cards. If I want to ask the flowers, I ask them separately and they give answer too. Okay, I hope I could explain to you the structure of the card of the Grand Jeu Le Normand, and I'm going to prepare some videos about the Grand Jeu. I hope you will enjoy them and that you are going to watch them. Please leave a comment if you have questions about this. So see you next time, have a good day, and thank you for joining my channel. Bye.